Welcome on into another edition of The Verdict. I am your host, Sean Brace, joined by my man, Mr. Adrian Fedkiw from PhillyHamster.com, and the one, the only, Raise the Cat, people. This is Jay.
Raise it up high and proud, baby.
That's Jay. Sixers win again.
Yeah.
Yes.
9 of their last 12.
It's amazing. Just running around in the studio down here getting everything all dirty. That's where we're starting. You know, a little loose conversation, not a lot going on in the Philadelphia sports world. Sports world in general, obviously we got the Super Bowl coming up, and we'll get to our predictions a little bit later. But bottom line is, when you're talking about Philadelphia sports, you're talking about the 76ers right now. What a game last night, coming back from down 19 down at home against the Clippers. A game that, you know, you're rolling out Blake Griffin out there for the Clips.
Yep.
You know, you think that, okay, they're going to start putting it together. They got something to play for. They come out to a 19-point lead. 76ers with no Joel Embiid. You know, and for them to say, okay, we took your best shot, but check this out. We're not finished just yet. We came back, and they pulled that game out, pulled away at the end. I mean, there's not much else I can say other than, holy hell, what do we have right now?
They're learning how to close games, something we didn't see earlier this season. They were struggling. They're like, if you remember early on, they were hanging around opponents. It's not like they've been getting blown out like recent years when they would lose by 20, 30 points. They were hanging around these games. Late play calls by Brett Brown. They would always blow these late leads. Like, you'd see them open up like 12, 14-point margin. They'd lose at the end.
A sign of a young team.
Yes.
Yep.
But now they're learning how to win. Now they're learning how to close games. And just to talk about Derek Carr for a second, because he was talking about this with the Raiders and all the losing that they've been going through. And once they learned how to win, the confidence built, and look what the Raiders did this year. Incredible season for them. So just a little comparison there, different sport. But I love what I'm seeing. They're learning how to close, and they're having fun out there.
Oh, yeah.
TJ McConnell with the little fist pump in the air. Dario Saric is a quick 6 from yesterday. We got Jade roaming around. She's so excited. So, 9 of 12 they've won. And goddamn, man, playoffs.
Oh,
Playoffs!
Yeah, I just had to put the cat out.
Yeah, it's all good.
Look, you know, when the Eastern Conference, you talk about the Eastern Conference for how many years now? It's garbage.
Yeah.
You know, who we talking about? The Wizards? Yeah. You know, talking about the 8 seeds right now in the Eastern Conference? Stop it. It's a joke. Yeah. The Western Conference side of things, you got Russell Westbrook, who is ultimately the MVP, and he's playing for a 7th seed right now as we speak. So that's a different ballgame. But, I think it's, look, if the 76ers do make the playoffs and have to play the Cleveland Cavs in round 1, I think we all want that at this point in time. I think there were some misguided viewpoints out there for some people saying, no, we want the draft picks, we want them to lose. No, that's an invaluable experience that the 76ers are going to make the playoffs this year. Because you got to look at it like this. Anytime a team makes the playoffs for the first time, their eyes are just as big as watermelons, right? So let's get that feeling out of the way. You know?
It's critical. It really is in the development and growth of a team. And you look at the NBA draft this year, because the last couple of years it's been big, heavy, a lot of guys in the front court. This year, a lot of guards. But everybody wants Markelle Fultz. That's why they want them to tank still. And but there's a lot of other guys. De'Aaron Fox, another guy from Kentucky. Just you can go down the list. But I think it's imperative that they get playoff experience. Do I think they're going to get that far? No. I think they'll kind of waver off, but I like the way they're playing. It's exciting. Joel Embiid. I mean, we haven't even gotten to Ben Simmons yet.
No,
we haven't seen him take the floor yet.
So Ben comes back the first week of March.
Yeah,
are you really saying that they're not going to make the playoffs? Like, that's the thing I'm going to throw out there. You bring on a playmaker like Ben Simmons, I think it ultimately makes you better. And I don't think...
How much do you think he gets limited? Minutes-wise.
Yeah, I could see him definitely playing with a restriction right from the jump, and fine. I'm fine with that. What, 20 minutes, 22 minutes?
Maybe like 15 the first week.
Well,
20, incrementally.
Yeah, sure. But ultimately, they'll get to like that 20, 22 cap, I would imagine. So you're right.
I'm curious to see when he returns, though. And if it's like mid-February, who knows?
I don't see that happening. I see March. I said March all along. I know there's some really weird takes. Some people like, oh, I can see him coming back in January. I never, that was just foolish for you to put out there. And All-Star game, there is no rush. Like, I want to see Ben Simmons play. I want to see him out there, and I think, him getting minutes is a good thing. And same thing with Joel Embiid. If Joel Embiid can finish this season healthy, on his minute restriction, whatever, not playing back-to-backs, I'm fine with it. Then we roll into next year, playoffs or not playoffs. This season was a success. Now, I want to see Ben Simmons get some minutes. I want to see Joel Embiid finish. finish healthy, and that's all I'm looking at. That's what I'm chalking up this season as success. What are you chalking this season up as a success? What do you need to see from this?
Well, it's already a success.
Nice.
Seriously. To see Joel Embiid looking like this already, and to think about what he can become, think about what he's doing right now. All right, so his face-up game is remarkable. He can hang around the perimeter, but he still doesn't really have a consistent low-post game yet. Like a back-to-the-basket type of game. He's getting better. He's learning some things. Like I've seen the fadeaway in the paint recently. He's got the hook shot. It's a little bit awkward sometimes. Sometimes he tries to sweep through the lane with the hook. That can look awkward sometimes, but we're talking about a guy that's only played basketball for 5 years.
Yeah.
And you look at his per 36 minute stats, I mean, 28, 29 points per game. Rookie season up, I mean, jeez.
Yeah, it's
Christ, what he's doing. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's already a success. Doesn't matter what happens.
And you wonder how the offense is going to look when Simmons comes back or when Simmons makes his debut. Because the one thing I look at Joel Embiid, and I'm not too sure. I love the fact that he pulls up for three. It's a freak, freak feet, all of that. But I don't really like him being out there at the three-point line and then dribbling and then acting like a point guard or a two. I just like that. I feel like whoa, that's when the heart starts beating.
And that's why he can't play with Okafor and Noel because he has to hang around the perimeter more.
Yeah. See, I don't want that. I want him down low. I realize there are going to be times, and I'm fine with that. But I just don't want him getting comfortable out there.
He needs a stretch player because you need to let him have that space on the floor, let him navigate. Because, being out on the perimeter all of a sudden, his field goal percentage is going to go down. No, the great thing about Embiid is when he does take those three-point shots, they're not contested. They're open.
Sure.
They're open looks. So he's smart with that. But, I completely agree with you. We don't want him dribbling out there like a guard. We want him on the block. We want him facing up. That's what we want.
And don't get me wrong, injuries can happen no matter where you're at. If you're on the block and you're going up against whatever center you're matching up against that night, anything can happen. You roll ankle, whatever. But I just feel like your percentages are a little bit lower if you don't have Joel Embiid out there acting like a point guard. So we'll see. We'll see how everything plays out.
He's looked best with Ilyasova, the stretch forward.
Look, right now, Ilyasova, the lineup, the starting five of this, Ilyasova, TJ, Roko, Nerlens, and Gerald Henderson, they're 7-1 with those guys as a starter.
Incredible.
How about that?
Yeah.
That lineup right there is 7-1 as starters.
Insane.
So we'll see. They got Milwaukee tonight, and then Friday, national televised game against Houston. So
all right, so heavy Sixers to start. We're going to get to the NFL now. It's been a kind of a shitty postseason. Not a lot of great games. Another, a lot more blowouts this past weekend in the championship games. But Matt Ryan, Tom Brady, both their teams advance. Overall thoughts on the championship weekend this past weekend?
I loved it because I had the Falcons and the Patriots.
There you go.
I loved those two games. And I love the Super Bowl matchup. But looking back at those games, we'll start with the NFC first. Look, Aaron Rodgers is just incredible. He was playing that position, the quarterback position, better than I think I've ever seen it played before. That pass against Dallas was just incredible. But, it just felt like Atlanta's offense had something different this year than years past. And I felt like Ryan was playing his best football, ninth year in the league, I believe.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Since
obviously
2008.
He struggled last year, I get that. But bottom line is this year, he looked dynamite all through the season. And if you want to really be fair, if you compare Aaron Rodgers to Matt Ryan's numbers in the last 7-8 weeks, very comparable. If not, Matt Ryan didn't throw in an interception. So I would even say Matt Ryan might have been playing the position a little bit better down the stretch. But bottom line is I look at the Atlanta Falcons and I say they have a running game, and that's what's different this year than years past. I think their defense could, as they did, they got after Aaron Rodgers, made it difficult for him. It was in that dome, that environment. I never really look at Dallas as a tough place to play. I know it was on the road. I know it's a dome, but it's so big that it really, and you'll ask players that play there, it's not the best home field advantage for the Cowboys. Atlanta was rocking. And I've always been critical about the Atlanta fan base, but they had that dome ready to go, and they have a really good football team. So Atlanta, I love them in that game. And in New England, I don't understand how people looked at Pittsburgh. I think if you look at the numbers, Patriots have owned the Steelers.
Oh, yeah.
Tomlin cannot do a damn thing against the Patriots. And people are like, I like Pittsburgh to go in there and win. You out your mind. So Brady at home, give me the Patriots all day.
Yeah, whenever they play together, it's Tom Brady lights them up. They play a lot of zone. They throw the ball a ton. They always light them up, and the same thing happened on Sunday. Going back to Matt Ryan. All right, so they've been flying under the radar now last 6-7 games, while everybody else is talking about Aaron Rodgers, everybody else is talking about the Packers, here come the Falcons. You know, during their last 6 games of the season, the only time they didn't win was Kansas City.
Yeah, that was
that 2-point fluke. Yep. And everything else, they've been blowing everybody out of the water. And they've been getting off to these great starts. The stat that really jumps out to you is touchdowns on their last 8 opening drives. So they're getting to these out to these amazing starts. The last time that they didn't score an opening drive touchdown against the Eagles.
How about that?
And that's how long that's been. But that offense has been a machine. Matt Ryan coming off a season where he had 21 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. But that was in his first year in this new offense with Kyle Shanahan.
That's fair too.
So now that offense is humming. He's got more weapons. Mohamed Sanu. They picked up Taylor Gabriel, Julio Jones, obviously. So they're getting off these great starts, and finally he shakes off the playoff thing with him. Yeah, because
he's made the playoffs before.
Made the playoffs before. It couldn't be Aaron Rodgers 2010.
Got smoked by the Giants in 2011.
Yeah, they lost to the Seahawks 1 year. So good for him. And it reminds me just a little bit of Tony Romo, because Tony Romo always struggled. But you remember 2 years ago, he actually had a really phenomenal postseason against the Lions and Packers. So it reminds me a little bit of that. But obviously Matt Ryan going to the Super Bowl and you know, what does this do for his legacy? Because I don't think a lot of people would consider him an elite quarterback with the Drew Breeses and Brady's and the Rodgers.
You have to believe in him. Like, I believed in him.
I wouldn't put him up there either, but like I think he's like on the second tier.
Yeah, and I think that's fair. I think he's like a leader in that second tier. And you know, you're talking about Ben Roethlisberger. How many times has he been there? You're talking about the Brady's. You're talking about
Wilson,
the best of the best. Rodgers. So you know, but looking at Matt Ryan, I've always thought he's a really, really good quarterback. I always want him on my squad. You know, I mean, why not? So here he is. Is he an elite quarterback? No matter what happens in the Super Bowl, this season has been incredible for Matt Ryan. Right?
I think 38-7.
Wow. Yeah. So that's all you need to say right there. So no matter what happens in the Super Bowl, he's playing elite right now.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so if he gets a championship, which I'm going to give you my early lead, I'm leaning towards the Falcons.
Woo! Hey, they keep flying under the radar. They really have. And I'm going to take the Patriots, but if you look at all the
You're taking the Patriots, why?
Because
this is early predictions.
Yeah, I'm taking it because of Brady. It's just
normal stuff. Normal, you know.
But what I'll say is they always play in close Super Bowls. So I think this is going to be a great game, and I definitely think the Falcons can hang with them. This isn't some type of game where I think they're going to fold under the pressure. I think Brady and Ryan are going to go back and forth. I think it's going to be it's going to be like a 27-24, 30-27 game.
Yeah, you're talking under-over is 59.5.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of points scored.
Yeah.
It is a good, I mean,
this is a great matchup. And I don't think people think, you know, highly of it, but it's a great matchup.
Yeah. No, I think obviously the Super Bowl gets everybody's attention. We're just hoping for a good game because, like you pointed out at the start, playoffs have been,
They've been, Besides Green Bay and Dallas, it's been, and, you know, the Pittsburgh-Kansas City game was, like, close, but the Steelers, it was sloppy. Yeah, the Steelers kicked 6 field goals.
And then that New England Patriots AFC Championship game was over in the first minute. They drove down the field. Pittsburgh made no adjustments. I have no idea what was going on there, but I expected a better effort, but ultimately I had New England winning that game. So. But that's, predictions just hold up. Not official predictions.
No, we got
time.
Still like a week and a half till the game.
We'll do our official Super Bowl prediction next Wednesday on the Verge. All right, good stuff. Sixers, big game tonight against Milwaukee. Let's keep it going. Obviously, Houston on Friday. Should be an interesting week. And, of course, we will be back next week talking to you about Super Bowl 51 in Houston. For Adrian Fedkiw, I'm Sean Brace. This is The Verge.